Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. We're at it again. I feel like whenever I sit here, you know what's going on. We're doing a Marshall's haul. And not just any Marshall's haul. This is gonna be mostly Marshall's clearance haul. It's all just really good stuff. And you know, whenever you walk into Marshall's, you're gonna walk out with steal. So I am so excited to be showing all this stuff to you guys. If y'all wanna see some really good Marshall's finds, then just keep watching. So I kinda wanna start with these like bigger items down here, just because they're big and they're down here. So I specifically went in there looking for some like decorative things for our upstairs bathroom. We haven't really hung anything on the walls in there, even though it's painted and it's pretty much all decorated. There's just some spots on the walls. I wanted to hang some stuff. I'm gonna try to like hold this at an angle so the glare doesn't affect it. I saw these and I thought it was so pretty because what we do have in there, we have a couple kind of like seashell in like almost like a shadow box kind of thing. My parents actually gave those to us. So I'm kind of playing off of the, it's not really a beach theme at all. However, my Marshalls had a ton of stuff. If you have a beach house or have like a beach themed bedroom or bathroom, they had so much decorative stuff for like a beach house. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to redecorate something because everything was so cute and I just wanted to make some room in my house just like a beach theme. I thought I would kind of like go off the beach theme a little bit, and I saw these three prints and they're not like overly beachy, but I feel like this kind of looks, you know, like seaweed, and like this almost kind of looks like a shell and then kind of seaweed-ish. And this color is basically the color of the walls, so I think this is gonna match really well. And it's three different pictures, so we're gonna hang these kind of like spaced out but still like all next to each other. And this was on clearance for $27 for all three of these, which I thought was a really good deal. I think it's because there's like some tiny little scratches on like the edges of a couple of these, but it's gonna be like high up and pretty far away, so I'm not really worried about you being able to see them, and it's not really like a high traffic bathroom. I think these are gonna be so cute and match really perfectly. And then I grabbed another piece for that same bathroom just for like a different wall, and this I am so obsessed with. This is actually one of the few things that wasn't on clearance, but I had to have this, and it's kind of like, I don't know, would you call this a tapestry? It's kind of like a glass, sorry if you can hear the cats by the way, we're downstairs so I can't really help that, but it's kind of like inset like in the glass, almost kind of like a shadow box kind of vibe as well. But look at these colors. Like I said, this is the color of the walls, this kind of like greenish, almost like a blue toned kind of green. That's the exact color of the walls, but then like I said, we're doing a lot of red and then some pops of yellow. So this has like all the colors, plus obviously a couple other colors like some white and some navy, a little bit of like brown, some kind of like mustard colors. This is just so pretty, I thought, and it's a really nice size. I think this was 30, oh no, it was only $24.99. So I thought that was a really good price, and I just couldn't believe how perfect these colors were. Obviously this is not like beachy or anything, but I think these colors are gonna work so well. And it's got like a wood frame. I have like a huge bag. Oh, do I have 3 bags over here? Yeah, we've got a couple bags to go through. So like I said, a lot of clearance stuff, which I was excited about. I saw this pack of sparkling water. This is the brand Sauvigny. I'm not familiar with it, but this is in the flavor Ingenious Apple, and it's like I said, sparkling water. And there's a 4 in here, and this was on clearance for $2. These just look so good. They're like pretty huge size cans, and I really like the packaging and the label. I just think it's so cute and pretty. Sparkling water has kind of been our go-to for like kind of a delicious little treat, and these only have 20 calories per can, which is awesome. Next are some kind of food items, I guess. Y'all know I always get my coffee syrup at Marshall's, sometimes on Amazon, but generally from Marshall's and Home Goods. And this is my favorite flavor, the caramel fudge waffle cone. I have actually a ton of these in the pantry already, but I always have to grab at least one of these while I'm there just in case. And they had so many flavors on clearance for some reason, but I couldn't believe my favorite flavor was on clearance for $3. I think full price it's usually $3.99, so it's not like the biggest savings of all time. And then they had a lot of their like specialty food items on clearance, so I grabbed a couple jars of capers. I feel like that's one of those things that I'm always on the hunt for like random recipes. I have this recipe in mind. It's kind of like a sun-dried tomato like cream sauce with salmon, and it has capers in it. I shop at Aldi most of the time, and either they don't have them or they don't carry them a lot, or I don't know where to find them. So I saw these, and they're huge jars. They're 5.3 ounces, and they were only $2 each. I grabbed 2 of these. Obviously these can just go in the pantry. I thought $2 each was such a good deal, and they're really big. And then I grabbed a big bottle of olive oil. I'm sure y'all know olive oil is like dumb expensive, but I like to get like decent olive oil. I don't really like to buy just like the more cheaper olive oil at the grocery store, just because I feel like with olive oil, it's one of those few things that if you kind of cheap out on it, you can taste the difference and it's just not as good. So I like to get decent olive oil, but I hate spending a ton of money on it obviously because it just goes so quick. So this is a huge bottle. This is the brand Bene Olive. It's a really big bottle, and I'm not sure how much this was full price, but it was on clearance for $5. And this is extra virgin olive oil. They had a bunch of different brands, but this was like the biggest bottle, so I wanted to grab that one. It says this is a product of Spain. And then this next item actually was not on clearance either, but I stumbled upon this. Y'all know when you go into Marshalls, you just end up like wandering and perusing every single aisle and then purchasing like all the things. That's basically what happened in this trip. So as you saw, I have like decor, and then I have food, and now I have activewear. It's just how this went down. And I've been wanting a black sports bra, kind of that just has like spaghetti straps, sort of like this, like more kind of a cami looking sports bra, if that makes sense. It's made of like a really soft material. It's just really smooth and comfy. It does have padding in it. It's from the brand Sage. I got a size medium. It's just really simple, and I feel like this is the kind of sports bra that obviously you can wear to work out in, but this would also just be cute as like a little athleisure top. It's just really cute and simple and really nice, and this was $9.99. All right, here's my big bag. So I have a couple more like food kind of products in here. I was so excited to find these on clearance. This is whole bean coffee, which is what my husband drinks. He just likes to grind his own beans rather than buying ground coffee. I don't actually know anything that this says on it, and I'm not even really sure what language it's in. Maybe like German. It says Jamocha Selection Intenso Gusto Deciso. I don't know, like not, oh no, it's Italian. Definitely Italian. I see the word Italia. I don't know really anything about this. Like I don't know what flavor it is, but like it smells pretty good, and it was on clearance for only $3 for this huge bag. And obviously coffee is kind of expensive, but I definitely feel like whole bean coffee is typically even more expensive. So I felt like a huge bag like this for $3 was a really good deal. And then this coffee I actually know that he likes, because I got him this in like his stocking, or for Christmas I gave it to him, because I heard this is a really good coffee. When I was doing some research online, this Dalmier, this is German, I know that much. And when I was researching online like whole bean coffee, this brand came up a lot, and he's actually tried it since I gave it to him for Christmas, and he loves it. So I was really excited to see this on clearance. This was also for $3 for this whole bag. And then again, so random, over to like the beauty section. They had a lot of beauty products on clearance, but it was like kind of picked over at the point I was there. But I saw this Hawaiian Tropic Royal Tanning Clear Spray. So it's just a clear kind of like mist. So this is just like a tanning oil to like help you develop a tan. It doesn't have any SPF in it or anything like that, but I love Hawaiian Tropic mostly because it smells so good. And I typically will put something like this over like kind of a low SPF, like SPF 15. I'll layer this on top to kind of help like develop my tan and give me a nice even tan. And this was on clearance for $3.50, and I feel like at Target or something this would typically be like $7, $8, $9. This was not a clearance find, but I was actually so excited. I randomly stumbled upon this in the checkout line. As we do, we end up buying like a whole bunch of random stuff we didn't intend to get as we're just like waiting, walking through like all the little goodies there. And these are silicone like scrubber brushes, almost like a sponge basically. And I've seen these on Amazon, but I've never been sure about them, like whether my husband would like these, just because I've heard if you get these like oily, they kind of stay oily and slippery. But they're basically like a really eco-friendly sponge. You can just get some soap on these, but obviously they're super easy to clean and you don't have to throw them away. They don't have like that odor or like that texture that sponges get when they get really gross. At least that's what I'm assuming. I'm excited to try these. They had a couple different colors. This is a 2-pack and it was only $3.99. If y'all have tried these kind of sponges, whether they're this brand or from Amazon, let me know how y'all have liked them, if there's any like tips and tricks to like not letting them get gross. And then I have a couple little kind of decorative pieces in here. This again, like I was saying, the beach decor situation was so good. They had so much stuff, but I saw this piece of like driftwood basically, and it has little votive candle jars in here, and they're actually like glued in, so they're secured in here, which is really good. And I thought this was just so pretty. It's like very intricate. It's got a lot of layers to it, and obviously it's a really pretty white. I just thought this was stunning as kind of like a centerpiece or just kind of a decorative piece anywhere. I don't really think it will work in the bathroom. That was kind of my idea because like I said, we kind of have seashells on the wall and it's sort of this vibe. I feel like this doesn't scream beach. It could be beachy and it could totally go if that was your decor, but I also feel like if you were to put this somewhere else, it doesn't scream beach. It just kind of looks like some rustic wood. So I feel like there's a lot you could do with this, and I was thinking of putting it in that room, but there's not like a ton of counter space in there that needs to be decorated, so I don't really fully have a plan for this yet. But it was on clearance for $10, which I thought was just like a steal for a big decorative piece like this. I feel like this is something you would see at like Restoration Hardware or like West Elm, Powder Mom. Like I feel like that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from this, and it would be super expensive. And if you were to put little votive candles in here, I feel like it would be so cute. So I'm not exactly sure where this is gonna live yet, and honestly sometimes I do that. I would say like 50% of my house is decorated with stuff that I just kind of purchased because I liked it, and then I eventually found a home for it. Probably what's gonna happen with this, but I just think it is so pretty. And then this is kind of the same sort of vibe. This is just a little tray. This was was only $7, but I thought this was really pretty. It's just kind of a really nice neutral beigey, grayish, taupe-ish color. It's got little feet on the bottom of it, and it obviously has like a little bit of a lip, and it's a really nice size, I thought. I just feel like trays like this, these are the kind of things that you will like randomly look for like your bathroom or your coffee table. I feel like these are the kind of items that you always are on like the hunt for, and then you can never find them. At least for me, when I'm looking for like little trays like this, I will never find them, or they'll be really expensive. So I thought for $7 I would just grab this. It's just a really neutral, simple color. So again, I'm not exactly sure where this is gonna go. Maybe in our bathroom. I have like ideas. I'm not exactly sure, so I'm gonna play around with this, but I thought for $7 I couldn't pass up a cute little decorative tray. Eventually I will find a home for it. And then the very last thing in here, this was not on clearance either, but it was so cheap, and it's like a little step stool, which I feel like, again, Marshall's hauls are always so random. I think this is just like 9 inches, or yeah, it's pretty small, but we have a lot of cabinets that are really high up, and granted my husband and I are both very tall, but my dad is also building us a drop center right now, and the little cubby holes are also fairly high up, and we can reach them like on our tiptoes. But I thought this would be something good to just have in the house. It just has a little handle, and then it folds out. The handle kind of folds flat, and it just collapses, super small. So I thought something like this would just be good to have around the house, because we have kind of the bigger step stool, you know, that collapses, those like metal ones that you get at like Lowe's or Home Depot, and it's just kind of, it's a lot bigger, so you can go higher on it, but it's just kind of clunky, and we have to run out to the garage every time we need it, and sometimes we only need like, you know, an extra foot or so of height. I thought this would be something nice and small that we can keep in the house and just like throw in a closet, or even throw like under the bench of our drop center, or keep in the laundry room. And it's really small, you can easily hide it somewhere. It was only $6.99. So that is actually everything for this haul. I feel like it was sort of all over the place, as these hauls tend to be, but a lot of really good clearance stuff, and some other just like random finds. So definitely check yours out in case they're having also like a really good clearance sale, because I found some really good finds. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed. If you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you. We have so much fun here, and actually y'all definitely will want to subscribe, because we do a lot of Marshall's hauls and Marshall's clearance hauls here on my channel. I actually have a ton, so I will link my haul playlist in the description box. I have a ton of Marshall's hauls and home goods and all that good stuff on my channel. It's something we do here a lot. I love a good bargain, so definitely stick around, and until next time, I will see y'all in our next video. Bye guys.